Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm on the quayside, ready to continue our historical walk around the city of Newcastle. So coming up in today's video, we will be starting where we left off in part 2, beside the Guildhall, making our way up from the quayside to the cathedral, then on to Monument, and we'll have a look at the historical locations on the way. Don't worry if you missed parts 1 and 2, I will leave links in the description below for both parts. So let's dive right in and see what we can discover. Starting at Bessie Surtees's house. These two 5-storey 16th and 17th century merchant houses are fine examples of Jacobean domestic architecture. The two buildings, located on Sandhill by Newcastle quayside, originally numbers 41 and 44 Sandhill. They were known respectively as Surtees House and Millbank House. They were united into a single property by John Clayton. The Surtees House is best known as the scene of the elopement of Bessie with John Scott, later Lord Chancellor of England. Also at Sandhill is probably the most famous bus stop in Newcastle. Yes, it's that bus stop where Oz, in the 1980s TV programme Our Wiedersehen Pet, says goodbye to his son Rodney when he's moving to Italy. Moving on to the second oldest pub in Newcastle, the Crown Posada, was built in 1880 by W.L. Newcomb. The building is Grade 2 listed on the National Heritage List by England. A long narrow pub with two impressive stained glass windows at the front depicting a lady serving a drink and a Tudor gent about to consume it. The Vermont Hotel, the former County Hall building, is located on Castle Garth and side. The classical style County Hall was completed in 1910, designed by J.A. Bain. In 1933 there were major modifications with a rear right extension down to the side and new top stories. The building was the headquarters of Northumberland County Council from 1910 to 1981. It was converted to the Vermont Hotel in 1993. Moving on up to Dog Leap Stairs, also known as Dog Loop Stair. These stairs are a historic stone stair leading from Castle Garth to side. The name refers to a narrow slip of ground between houses. Legend has it, in 1772, Baron Eldon, later Lord Chancellor of England, eloped with Bessie Surtees. The couple apparently made their escape on horseback up the Dog Leap Stairs. But it has been said in the past, the stairs got the name because of the shape, looks like a dog's hind leg. Also, the stairs are mentioned in the 1978 song Down the Waterline by Mark Knopfler's Dire Straits. So continuing our journey through Newcastle city centre, up side. I've had a lot of people in previous videos ask why this is called side. Well, it's simple, it's built on the side of a hill. The building on your right is Milburn House, which also has entrances on Dean Street. Somewhere roughly around this part of the street, Admiral Lord Collingwood was born. Most of us know the name Collingwood from walking down the street, but few remember his crucial role in Britain's naval history. Cuthbert Collingwood was born and bred on the banks of the River Tyne. After being educated at the city's Royal Grammar School, he joined the Navy in 1761 when he was just 12 years old. On the 21st of October 1805, the combined forces of France and Spain were annihilated by the English fleet, following a bloody battle. As Nelson lay dying, Collingwood took control amongst the thunderous battle that raged all around him. In routing the French and the Spanish enemy forces from his ship, the Royal Sovereign, Collingwood defeated the foreign forces. At the top side, the Cathedral Church of St Nicholas stands. The church is named after St Nicholas, the patron saint of sailors and boats. it is the most northerly cathedral in England. The church was originally founded in 1091 but was destroyed by fire in 1216. The current building was completed in 1350 and underwent a major restoration in 1777. The church was given cathedral status in 1882. The cathedral has a strong association with music, including composer Charles Iverson, who was a church organist. The cathedral has many fine features, including furnishings in the nave, designed by local artist Ralph Headley. A bronze statue of Queen Victoria was unveiled on the 24th of April 1903, the gift of W.H. Stevenson to commemorate 500 years of chivalry of Newcastle. Designed by Alfred Gilbert, it is a variant of the statue in Winchester Castle. We will now continue our journey from the cathedral up the Clough Market and Bigg Market along Grainger Street to Monument. We're now heading up the Clough Market, which first came to reference in 1401 with the name of Clough Market Gate. The medieval Clough Market became the Flesh Market in the 17th century. The Flesh Market was held every Saturday, supplying provisions to thousands of people, including pitmen and keelmen. From 1829, it was officially known once again as the Clough Market. So we're now outside the former pub and music hall, Bambra's, where the famous song The Bladen Races was first performed by Geordie Ridley. Across the road there's a plaque dedicated to the Bladen Races, which gives you an idea of the route which it used to take. Continuing up the Clough Market, the building on the left is what used to be the home of Newcastle Town Hall. Completed in 1858, the Town Hall was home to Newcastle's administrative chamber from the mid-19th century until it opened in the new Civic Centre in the late 1960s. Just off the side of the Clough Market is the Old George Inn, the oldest pub in the city, dating back to the 16th century. It has a rich history and royal connections. The pub was built in the early 17th century. It was significantly altered in the 18th and early 19th centuries. The pub is made of brick, rubble stone and has a Welsh slate roof. King Charles was a regular visitor to the pub while in an open prison nearby in the early 1600s. The pub's main room is named after him, and the King Charles room still has a seat in which he sat in. Half Moon Chambers was built in 1905 and is a Grade 2 listed building. It was designed by Simpson, Lawson and Rain in an Art Nouveau style. The seats at the top of the Bigg Market actually have the words of the Bladen Races engraved into them. They also have metal studs of the coarse barley, which the Bigg Market is named after. Near the top of the Bigg Market you will find a fountain that has been on the move. In 1901 it was moved from outside St Nicholas Cathedral to the lower part of the Bigg Market to make way for Queen Victoria's statue. Then it was moved again in 1998 to its present position in order to free up more space in the Bigg Market. Turning on to Grainger Street, which is named after Richard Grainger, who was influential in changing the city in the 19th century. Moving across the road to Nun Street, which was built in the 19th century and gets its name from the ancient burial ground of nuns. The nunnery was located south of High Farrier Street, east of the Franciscan Friary. The nunnery was approached via a gate in Nuns Lane. So just before I wrap up part 3 of this history walking tour throughout the city of Newcastle, please let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on Newcastle's history. Also, please give the video a massive thumbs up as it really helps my channel grow, and if you've not already done so, please consider subscribing to the channel and hit that bell notification when I release more videos. A massive thank you for watching, See you next time on 55 Degrees North.